welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you some more awesome action figures from the world of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back.
Yes.
So these are the throwback figures from, I think, well, they say Kenner on there.
Right. Yeah, so this would be like the exact same, like, well, actually enlarged, because it's not a 3.75 inch figure, it's
right.
like a 6-inch figure, but this would have been just how the packaging looked when it came out in like the 1970s or early 80s, whenever these figures came out. But
we just had the what anniversary of Empire Strikes Back? 40.
40.
So yeah, so it was 1980.
Yes.
So anyways, but these are by Hasbro, correct?
Right.
All right. So even though they say Kenner on the front, because that's the name brand of the times, and definitely that takes me back.
Yeah, it definitely does.
For sure. So we have Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. We have Chewbacca, and we have Lando Calrissian. So let's take a look at these in box real quick. So it looks like Lando is going to come with. Ooh.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I'm like, I don't know what that is he's got.
Maybe it's
looks
like
it might be, because I remember him, like, talking into something.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like the little recording device, you know, because didn't he record something because he kind of, like, turned on them a little at one point? Well, not turned, you know, kind of saved himself.
Yeah.
But anyway, and there's his blaster. I like the gold that he has coming down here. Definitely gives him a present. Let's take a look at the back. So here's some of the other figures you can get in this line, in this series. And so I think all of the backs of the boxes are the same, but very cool front of the box. And the 40th, well, really seriously, we were talking about when did it come out, and it says 40th right there. Alright, so, and then we have Chewbacca.
Chewbacca, he looks really good.
He does. All of his variations of different browns come together really well. And he comes with, of course, his, is it? I thought it was
crossbow.
Yeah, it looks kind of like
you got to put it together once.
Oh, okay. So it comes with his crossbow. Back of his box is the same. Well, no. He's got a couple.
He's a different wave, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we have done Darth Vader, but I think that's the only. Oh, and Boba Fett.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
In fact, I think both of those are in the same video.
Okay. There you go. So we're going to get Chewbacca, a.k.a. Chewy, and Lando Calrissian out of their boxes and come back and give you a closer look. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So let's take a closer look at, I guess, Lando first.
Okay.
Alright.
He looks busy on his communicator.
He is busy, busy, busy. So, there's his facial sculpt, which looks really cool. And, yeah, there's the communicator. He can actually hold it, as you can tell. And then, let's see if we can pick it up. He can hold his blaster and put the little finger through the trigger hole. And, he has this really awesome cape, which I'm going to take off in a minute. But it does clip onto the back here. It's very rubbery and very gold inside. Look at that.
Yeah.
Woo! He's flashy. So, there you go. I'm going to take that off so that we can get a better look at him. There's his light blue shirt and his purpley blue pants and shoes. So, and his fancy belt. He does have some kind of, you know, fancy insignia on his belt right there. And his V-neck at the top of his shirt. But I think he looks really cool. I think they got his hair just right. And his mustache. And you want to show off his articulation?
Okay. Alright, so let's see. So you got the ankle. He has the double knee. He has the upper thigh. Got the hips. So you can do the space splits. Let's see. He's got like the mid-torso twist with this big old belt. You kind of have to put the articulation point a little higher.
Yeah.
His shoulders, you got the elbow that'll twist and bend, as well as the wrist. Let's show this one. So it'll go that, and it'll also bend in or back, depending on what you're trying to do.
Yep.
And then, of course, his neck articulation. Looks like it's just going to go side to side.
And, yeah, if you want that, you might have to take off his cape to get that.
Yeah, some of the poses, if he's gonna do like some kind of action posing,
But his cape does fit very nicely around him.
May have to watch the cape.
Yep. Very cool. But that's part of what makes him Lando.
Yes.
Alright, so now we're on to Chewy. Chewbacca.
Chewbacca! He looks really good.
He does look really cool. Let's take a look. Closer look. There you go. Got some light on his face. I like his teeth.
And it's funny, like, if you, as I'm looking at him, like, I mean, this is Empire Strikes Back, but this is really more of a Star Wars, like a New Hope picture. Like, I do remember, like, in Empire Strikes Back, he does have more of a, like, hairdo kind of thing. Like, he's got more poof up here, where this is more, like, kind of slicked back. So that's cool that they did that for the Empire Strikes Back figure. There's
his belt and his Sasquatch feet. This just remind me of Sasquatch.
Yeah, look at the...
Oh, that's really Sasquatch. Wait, okay, there we go. That's really Sasquatch foot. And he actually has
He's
two
probably
pegs
one
in
of the only figures that has barefoot.
And he has his utility. Well, I don't know what
like
he calls it.
Bandolier, yeah.
Yeah, and then oh, that's the name of it.
Yeah, like like an ammo belt kind of thing that slings over your shoulder
with a purse.
Yes, he's got it's a European carry-all.
But anyway, that's pretty cool because you never know, who he needs to carry in that.
Right.
And then he's got his crossbow. Very cool. So you will have to put this together. It pegs to right here. There's a little piece that sticks off right here and a hole in this piece. So you put the outsides up, the ball ends up, and then you will be able to peg it right into there. There you go. And then he can hold it, but of course because of kind of how this piece is, that's probably the best you're going to get for him holding it. Look at his hands. Okay, so I'll let you show off his articulation.
Okay. So he is very similar. He has the ankle articulation. Now it is a little limited because of the fur there, but he's got the knee, the hips, his I like the same thing, kind of the mid torso, high waist kind of articulation in the middle, the shoulder, the elbow, same thing, it'll bend and twist, and the wrist.
Awesome.
And then now the only thing with him is because of the way that you can see, like the way the hair is molded to him, he doesn't have a whole lot. He can a little back and forth, but it is a little difficult. But he does look really good.
He does. They got all of his fur in line. And very, very
cool. They both
cool.
stand really well.
They do. Yeah, that's awesome. And of course with the retro packaging, that just pulls up the heartstrings of anyone who saw those figures back 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Hanging
in the toy store.
Right. So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us. Like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.